Welcome. Good morning, everybody. If you're watching live, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'm here with my good friend, Joey. And of course, this is episode 12. Today is the day. And of course, you're here to follow Joey and myself on the 16-week personal development program with a lifestyle plan. So imagine, how would you look and feel? And after 6 weeks or 16 weeks from now, so what this is about creating a vision for yourself, plugging in, getting charged up, and being prepared to reach your goals. So good morning, Joey. I suppose, look, I'll just tell everybody who I am. First, my name is Mick coming to you from the Republic of Ireland. And it's great to be here. Great to be here with you, Joey. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself, Joe.
Hi, Mike. Always a pleasure to have to be with you in this program. And I say welcome and greeting to all our audience and watching replay or currently watching. We welcome you. My name is Joye Magavunga. I originally from a small island in the South Pacific called Tonga. Living in Australia for 20 years now. Have a family, and enjoy every moment of this living in this beautiful country, Australia. Have the opportunity to go out and live, and also have the opportunity to give more, and also share my journey with the rest of the world through this platform. Me and myself and Mike will be able to adding value to all the people around the world through our journey, and also the organization and the community that we surround ourselves with. So with that, I'll let Mike carry on with the rest of our program tonight, and I hope you enjoy. And please leave a comment, or leave comment where you're coming from or tuning in from, because we really want to connect with you and see what you really want. And if we can help in some ways, I think it's a win for us, because that's the whole idea. If we can able to add value to your life and to your journey, whether it's health, financial, or physical journey, personal development, we'd love to help with what we have in our journey. So happy to start the program with you. And Mike, thank you for giving me the opportunity to introduce myself.
Do you know what, Joey? You're absolutely right. It's got to be a win-win, right? One thing, though, I wish that, my office was as tidy as your house. Your house is so tidy. Look at it, right? I need to tidy my office up. It's so bad, right? But yeah, no, you're right. It's got to be a win-win situation. And it's not our job to convince you that the 16-week program, or that, this personal development program with a lifestyle and business plan attached is for you. Our job is to show you what we've got and then tell you where you can find out more. And that's really what we're going to do here. So, if you like that video that we played at the beginning, today's the day. You can find that on the YouTube channel. In fact, the links are in the description. In fact, everything we're going to talk about, the links are going to be in the description today. So whether you're watching on YouTube, Twitter, or X, or whatever it's called now, or Facebook, just check out the description. You'll see all the sources and links. They're all there. So look, all we're doing is saying, look, I'm not saying you should do it. We're just saying take a look at it, okay? So this is an opportunity for you, to, over the next 16 weeks, to, get in the best shape that you've been in a decade, to look and feel the best you felt in a decade, starting from in here first, okay? And it just takes a decision, a committed decision, So why would you want to do it? That's the real question, is why? Why today? Why start before you're ready? Because otherwise, if you wait till tomorrow, you're just wasting time. If you want to look better, feel better, move better, and eat better, now's the time. Now's the time to make that decision. And we want you to look and feel the best you felt in a decade, but you've got to have a strong reason why. The reason why is the most important thing. Joey, I think that if you can tie this to an event that you're going to, that you've got coming up, maybe you've got a holiday coming up, like you're in Australia, right? It's coming around for your summer. It's going to be the height of the summer there, or just coming into the summer there, right? You're just in spring now. Maybe it's going to be in the summer, coming into the summer. Maybe you're planning the summer holiday. Maybe you're going camping. You're going out to the outback. I don't know what you're doing. Maybe, you've got an anniversary coming up, a wedding, a christening, a birthday, an anniversary. It doesn't necessarily need to be yours. It can be somebody else's that you're going to go to. And, or maybe you just want more energy. Joey, you need more energy. You've been working so hard this weekend, right? You've been out, doing army training, and you're going to sleep well tonight, I'm sure. But if you can tie this to an event, so think 16 weeks ahead of you. Think, what you're going to be doing, where you're going to be going. How do you want to look and feel when you get there, right? That's what this is about. So this is about no limits, transforming your life, okay, and doing it from the inside out. We're going to put good nutrition into your body. And if you're wondering how we do that, you don't even need to wonder about it. We already know we've got the tools. We've got everything that works, and it's working for me. It's working for Joey. And if it can work for us, it can work for you too. Okay. So you don't need to worry about that. We already know the what to do. We already know the how to do it. What you need to bring is a strong reason why you want to do this. And if you've got a strong reason why, you're going to win every time, right?
Absolutely. I like how you bring the the topic for tonight. Today is the day. And I think Mike, if I can share, if you can allow me to share a little bit of my story. A lot of things that happen to me nowadays is because I make a decision one day that I have to change a lot of things in my life, and I didn't want to. That I did that decision with an awareness that I grew up in an environment, and I think a lot of people can relate to this. We grew up and we develop in an environment that we only do things when we have things. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people that say, "Oh, I will start exercise tomorrow if I wake up early tomorrow to do something." If I want to go for a holiday, if I have the money. And I think that's the kind of mindset that we programmed to grow up with. And Bob talk about is the paradigm. Is the program that we already program in our conscious and unconscious mind. And we grew up watching our parents, do the same thing. We only do things when it's tied to a condition. So, but what you're talking about is we should have a goals in life, because if we don't have a goals, we're like a ship without rudder. We're drifting around. We're drifting. We have no destination to end up to. But if we have something in our mind that I want to look better, feel better, because I want to be a role model for my family, and I think that's one of my big goal is I want to be a role model for my kids, my family, and the people that are around me, because I used to be, overweight, exhausting from working two job, and it get to a point, my health was impacted, and I shared with my story before, and I've been in hospital, looking at the ceiling, thinking if something happened to me, who's gonna look after my kids? Who's gonna pay the bill? Who's gonna, who's the person that my kids will look up to? So I have a strong reason. I want to look better, feel better, because I want to do better. I want to give more in life, because life is full of abundance and prosperity, and we just have to make the decision to get it done. Just do something about it. And I think like the topic today. Today's the day. You don't have to wait until and I like it because I wrote something. You don't have today is the day. You don't have to wait until I want to look better, but I will do it if Mick will do it. No, you when you put your mind that this is what I want in life, you start working toward that goals. And if you do that, in self-development, you have to start giving to start having. A lot of people, they just I want to have the nice body, I want to have the good looks, I want to have the financial independent, but they don't want to give something. It's that's the law of giving and receiving. You have to give something, and it's like someone sitting in front of fireplace and said to the fireplace, "Give me heat, and I'll give you wood." the wood, but you have to give something. You give the wood first, and that's why we are here. We are here because we have the wood, the resource, the tools, the community to help you, light up the fire internally within you to go out and just smash every goal you want yourself to achieve in life.
I love it, Joey. I love it. You've got to light that fire inside, right? You've got to, I'm not saying you should set yourself on fire, but you've got to have that fire burning inside you, and that starts with belief, right? You've got to believe, So look, just as Joey was talking there, he was talking, and Joey was talking about you've got to write down your goals and everything else. So I want to encourage you, link is in the description. Download the Freedom, Health and Lifestyle goal sheet, okay? Because there you can put down your goals. You can write down, where you are. It's important to know where you're at to start with. If you're going on a journey, you need to know where what your starting point is, and what your destination point. So look, you can fill out your goal sheet, describe what you've done in the past, to manage, your weight and your energy. Maybe you've done some things in the past. And I'm going to show a little video after this, Joe, in relation to why your past and present don't determine your future. Right, from our mentor, Bob. So I'll show a quick video about that. And of course, why goals are important. And then write down your reasons why you're doing it. 5 reasons, why you want to, lose weight and increase energy, right? Put them down, write them down. So maybe and tie it to an event. It's Christmas coming up, a Halloween party to go to, you've got an anniversary to go to, and then describe. I want you to describe clearly, vividly imagine how you're going to look and feel when you're going to that event. Think about it in your mind, because just like Joey says, if you can hold this thought in your mind, you can create it, you can manifest it, you can move towards it. Okay. So this goal sheet is really, really important. You need to download this goal sheet and fill it out. And once you've got it filled out, send it to Joey or send it to me, and we'll do a quick call. We'll have a conversation with you to help get you started. Now is the time to start, not tomorrow, not the next day, not the day after that. You can kick the can down the road all you like. It doesn't matter. If you keep kicking the can down the road, nothing's going to change. You're going to stay in the same place. And if you're not changing it, you're choosing it, right? So don't blame Joey and I, if you're not getting the results you want. It's your fault, right? Because you're not changing it. You've got to do something different, right? You've got to do something different every day, to move yourself towards those goals. So download the goal sheet. And as it says on the bottom, yes, you can do this. We're here to tell you that you can do it. You've done things in the past. Maybe they didn't work. They did, you just didn't work it, right? It's always our fault. It's always my fault. If I don't get the outcome that I want, it's because of what I did. It's because I didn't do enough, or I did too much, or whatever I did. It's always down to me. I'm responsible for my results. Okay, so download the goal sheet, right? And again, in the description, there's this magazine that you can download. And again, you can just, go to it. It's a great magazine. It's going to explain a lot about, what Joe and I are doing, the results that you can get, whether it's, lifestyle results you're looking for, weight management, or whatever it is. There's lots and lots of information in here. If you're not sure what it is, check it out. Weight management, natural beauty, daily nutrition, targeted health, fitness, ask the experts. There's lots and lots of information in here to get your questions answered. So if you're not sure, find out more about it, So this is going to, give you a lot of information, clinically studied and validated, results, 56% more weight loss, 2 times as much. I don't even know what that says. What does that say? I can't even read that. Right. But look, it's definitely good. Download it and read it for yourself. I don't need to read it out to you. Right. So, but look, there's a 30-day reset. We want you to take that reset with us. You've got nothing to lose. You've got everything to gain. And if you're not sure, reach out, get in touch, and ask us some questions on how we can help you. Okay. Because that's really what it's about. So Joe, let's watch that video. Right. So we're going to go to this again. You can go to the Freedom, Health and Lifestyle YouTube channel. And of course, the playlist here, Bob Proctor, let's see if we can find that one I was talking about. If you see one there, Joe, just shout out. Here, let's watch this one quickly. Now, I love these little shorts that they've put together. But again, there's Bob Proctor does the You Were Born Rich seminar. You can find that here too. but it's definitely worth watching it. Let me just share my screen, Joe. I'm talking away, looking at stuff, and no one can see it. Hold on.
No problem.
Okay. You see that there, Joe? This is the YouTube channel, yeah?
Your present or past results have absolutely nothing to do with what's going to happen from this point forward. Now, that was the point that Rice Stanford drilled into my head. You see, I kept thinking, well, gee, I'm such a mess up. You know, I've done everything wrong up till now. I'm 26. I'm broke. I'm not happy. Everything was wrong. He said, Bob, that's all in the past. He said, every moment is a new moment. Do you know the only energy those brain cells can take on is the...
So it's pretty true that, Joe, right? Like, you know, your past results, you know, don't determine your future outcomes. They don't. But they can do if you don't change the way you think, right? You've got to change the way you think. You know, because if you don't change the way you think, you're going to keep getting the same out. You're going to keep getting the same results.
Yeah. And I think you know, what is resonate with me is, you know, stop, you know, we have to stop blaming others for our result. Blaming, blaming is a big excuse that we have. You know, we blame because my wife doesn't do this, you know, my kid doesn't do this, you know, the dog doesn't do this, we find a lot of excuses and reason to avoid us moving forward. You know, I'm currently read a book called Failing Forward by John C. Maxwell, and it's a good book. You know, it taught me a lot. You know, we failing every day, every single day. We're failing. You know, we're failing for the commitment that we put to ourselves with the decision that we want to make. But you know, we don't have to stay there. You know, understand that failure is part of the journey, and you have to move forward. Just fail, move forward. Fail, move forward. You know, do something about it. You know, and instead of people they fail and they stuck and they stuck in the mud and just blaming. You know, they're blaming the time, they're blaming the season, they're blaming the month, the week. You know, and nothing happened to them. So today is the day. Make a committed decision that you're gonna do something about your health. You're gonna do something about your lifestyle. You're gonna do something about that make you happy. You're gonna do something about that make you, more live a more abundance life and more freedom life. And we can help you, guide you, direct you to the tools. We are like a messenger. We found something in life is better, and we believe, that in people that we come in contact with, that if you are open, have an open mind to take a look what we have, we believe that it will change your journey, and like Bob Proctor used to encourage us that when you have that growth and you do something about your journey and your health and your lifestyle, your financial outcome and stuff like that, one day you need a telescope to look back at your life, because you can't believe how amazing it is. Mick and I, enjoy that journey, knowing that the transform, it's helped us and look at the big picture in our journey. And we always thinking about abundance and prosperity, because there's plenty in this world to share, and we're just here to share it with you.
Yeah, no, it's true, Joe. And it's I think you were talking a couple of episodes back about the compound effect as well. And these little decisions that you make daily, lead to big outcomes, big changes, just small decisions in the moment, making different choices. And that's why I love the 16-week challenge. That's why I love the opportunity to improve myself. Because that's what it is. It's self-improvement, and it's, for me, those small actions, those small decisions, at the end of 16 weeks, they can add up to a lot. They can add up to a whole bunch of things. Not only that, you know, the change that you go through, just in the sense of how you think, you know, gives you a better outlook on life. Do you know what I mean? It puts you more in control. You know, you stop being a victim, you know, to your own personal reality, you know, and start to realize that you can control your outer reality. Do you know what I mean? You can control, and I'm talking about how you might, you know, like, to be honest, years ago, like a long time ago, I used to be very reactive, right? You know, someone would say something to me, and I just react. Boom! Do you know what I mean? You know, I just react. And, you know, but then, you know, as you maybe work on yourself a little bit, you know, you realize that it's not about how you react. It's more about how you respond. You know, and when you respond, you know, that, I'm not saying I don't react anymore. Of course, you know, we all have those pressure points, you know, in our lives where you do, but you can quickly come out of them because you realize that energy is wasted energy. Do you know what I mean? And it's negative energy. You don't want that negative energy. You want positive energy. You know, you want positive flow. You know, because if you think in a positive way, if you think that, you know, you're going to get good outcomes, more often you're going to get good outcomes. You know, if you set out on this 16-week journey thinking that it's not going to work, well then, look, let me answer that question for you right now. It's not going to work. You know, you have to know, you know, you have to know in your mind that it's already done. You have to think, you know, look and feel like it's already done. You have to walk, talk, act like it's already done. You know, and visualize yourself in the mirror. When you're looking at yourself in the mirror, you know, see the person that you've become, that you're becoming, you know, and smile at yourself. Be happy, you know, be happy. You know, it's almost impossible to have a negative thought or a hateful thought when you've got a smile on your face. You know? So I would encourage anybody, you know, to spend 5 minutes looking at yourself in the mirror and give yourself a big, big smile for 5 minutes. You know, the funny thing is, the first time you do it, you know, this little voice in your head says, what the hell are you smiling about? What the hell have you got to smile about? And that's a moment that you can recognize and say, hold on a second, I control that little voice. I don't have to say that crap to myself. You know, like, what is it? Bruce Lee, you know, the martial artist, he said that, you know, don't ever say a bad thing about yourself, even as a joke. You know, words are like spells. That's why they call it spelling. This is what he said. So, you know, you don't want to say those things. You don't want to say negative things about yourself, you know, or even about anybody else. Don't gossip. You know, stay away from it. You know, this stuff can hurt you. This, the internal speak, the internal talk is what kind of hurts us the most. And if you can get a handle on that, you know, you can get a handle on your destiny, on your future, on whatever it is you want. You know, you can have it. You know, that's what we're saying, right? We're talking about it at a very kind of realistic sense of just changing your appearance, just changing how you look. But really what we want to do is we want to change how we feel as well, how we feel about ourselves. Changing how we feel about ourselves, giving ourselves more confidence, so that when you walk into a room, you know, like, people are like, wow, the lights just come on. Do you know what I mean? Like, when Joey comes into a room, people are like, hey, there's Joey. Yeah, because Joey's super positive, you know, and I'm the same. I want to be the same. I want to impact people in a positive way, right? That's really what we want to do. Now, this is simple. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying it's simple. Why am I saying it's simple? Because we've got a system. We've got a system that works every time for every person. But follow the system. You've got to follow the system, right? I'm not saying it's easy. Our job is that when you fall off the track, our job is to reach out, you know, and help pull you back on. That's our job. Our job is to support, to encourage, to motivate. You know, we can't do it for you, but we can help, right? We want to help, right? Mm-hmm. So, look, remember, download the Freedom, Health, and Lifestyle goal sheet, and of course, fill that out and send it into Joey or send it into myself. And of course, the Joey's email is running along the bottom of the screen now. And of course, my email is also running along the bottom of the screen. But again, links are in the description. Download your goal sheet, email it either to myself or Joey, and we'll help get you started. We'll do a free consultation just have a conversation with you, and put together a plan on how to get you started, and what it's going to take, right? And look, you've got to be realistic. Like if you have a goal to lose like 10 stone, in 16 weeks, forget it. We need to be realistic, right? Let's put something together that's realistic for you. And again, you've got to have a strong reason why. If you don't have a strong reason why, forget about it. You're not going to do it. You're not going to do anything. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being, listen, I'm interested, but, I'm not ready to do anything. That's fine. But 10 being, look, I'm ready. I'm ready to do something right now. I want to do something. I'm ready, where do you fall on that scale? If you're a 9 or 10, listen, you're ready to go. Let's go. Joey and I like to work with 9s and 10s. 9 and 10s, get things done. If you're a 7 or 8, you're nearly there. You're nearly there, right? But look, stick around, find out more. And of course, we're here when you need us. That's our job, just to be here when you need us. But you have to be ready. You have to be ready to and you have to have made a committed decision. Most people's problem is that they want to do something, they just don't know how to do it. Doesn't matter. We know we've got all the tools here. We've got a great vehicle to get people to where we want to be. That's just a vehicle, right? It's just a vehicle to get someone where they want to be. So whatever it is that you want, reach out, get in touch. This is a win-win. It's a win for you, and it should be a win for us too. We want to help. Like if you're winning, we're winning. If you're losing, we're losing. And Joey and I don't like to lose, right? We like to win, right?
We like to win.
Yeah.
Can I just say something that I learned from your sharing? The good thing, doing this, we make a committed decision that we're going to do this because we're doing for ourselves, and and we want to help a lot of people that they come along. They have an open mind to take a look at what we have, and also the vehicle that we have to transform their lifestyle, and also their maybe their financial position in the future. And you mentioned something about respond and react, and it's very important because I learned in self-development that when you respond, you're thinking. You stop. It's like back in my primary school, they always teach when you cross the road, you stand, you look, you listen before you cross. And it's funny because when I found about self-development and I learned about that, Bob used to say when you respond, that's when you're thinking. Allow yourself to think, and that's when you take control. And it's very important because you emphasize that, and because when you react, you don't think at all. And then when you don't think at all, you give away your power or your control to other people's or the circumstance to take control of your decision, of your goals. But it's so true. We learn in our environment, in our professional. I think the best thing that we found in our vehicle, in our professional, is we learn more about ourselves. When we learn more about ourselves and we want to pass it on to other people, it creates a win-win situation. And I think, you and I are here to win, and we know we have the resource, the leadership, the tools to share with other people so they can win too. They're not here to just participate like the World Cup, they're here to make a statement that we want to look better, feel better, do better, eat better, and give more in life.
Yeah, and to be honest, I'm just looking at my notebook here. Was doing another call the other day, and to be honest, what came out of it was stop analyzing and start living. And exactly like you're talking about. You can respond to life. Do you know what I mean? Instead of reacting to life, respond to life. And stop analyzing everything that's gone on in the past. Everything that happened yesterday, the day before, last week, or whatever else, or even just an hour ago. Doesn't matter. It's gone. It's in the past. You can't change it. There's nothing you can do about it. Start living the life you want to live right now. Now, if that is that you want to get in the best shape that you've been in a decade, well, then you're in the right place. right? Because that's what this is about. It's about, and there's nothing wrong with analyzing, by the way. There's nothing wrong with looking back and saying, do you know what, I could have done that differently. And that's okay. You've learned something, But if you keep repeating the same stuff over and over again, if you keep living the same day over and over again, why do you expect anything to change? Nothing's going to change. So you need to start living the life that you want to live. Start living the way you want to live, to give you the outcomes that you want, to give you the results that you want. Right, I'm going to play a little advert here, Joey, and then we'll get back to it in a second, all right?
Yep. Thank you.
All right, just a little higher. Perfect.
All right, perfect. Right there. Yep, awesome.
And here we go.
The IsaBody Challenge has truly transformed my life. It has given me excitement and confidence, and it is the vehicle that I need to go ahead and transform other lives.
Isagenix allowed me to believe in myself and allowed me to really be somebody that I could be proud of.
I believe everyone deserves a second chance to rewrite their story and become the best version of themselves.
Before Isagenix, I was having a hard time coping as an adult. I would put on a happy face and it was all fake. I'd come home and just be more comfortable by myself.
I've had a history of always struggling with my weight and not being able to control it.
In my mind, maintaining was just as hard as losing the weight. And so if I submitted at the end of each IsaBody and I was at least the same or less, then to me that was success.
That's the amazing thing about the IsaBody Challenge. It's your journey. It's just you competing with yourself to be the best version of yourself, to be better than you were yesterday.
My life in the future can be very, very different if I make the choice to do so, and Isagenix gave me that choice.
If you actually make the decision to do it daily and it doesn't work for you, then you get your money back. But if it does work for you, you get your life back.
Join me.
Únete a nosotros.
It's time to reach your goals.
It's time to see results. It's time to end the excuses.
Es momento de aumentar tu energía.
You can do it. Bye.
Hasta pronto.
Cheerio.
Right, welcome back. Okay, so listen, if you're ready to get started on the IsaBody Challenge and kick off your 30-day restart, of course, you can begin your better right now by getting in touch with Joey. There's his email and arranging a free one-on-one consultation. My email's going to go past in just a second. And of course, look, all the links are in the description. So download your goal sheet, fill it out, focus on what it is that you want. Focus on how you want to look and feel. It starts right there. And of course, if you want to register on the 16-week challenge, you can go to joeyunger.isagenix.com/IsaBody challenge, or you can go to freedomhealthandlifestyle.isagenix.com/IsaBody challenge. And again, links are in the description. Now's your time. Today is the day to get started. Don't wait. Don't put it off. Start before you're ready. Okay. So look, let's get started. I know you're ready. Don't be afraid. Feel the fear and do it anyway, right? It's a famous book. You're not sure, go and get that book. Just get over it. Sometimes you just got to get out your own way, Joey, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so where are we heading to now?
It's time. It's time to compete with yourself, Stop competing with other people. Just compete with yourself. Like we just watch on the TV. It's time to get a result. It's time to end the excuses, and it's time to see, the best version of yourself.
That's
Like
right.
we're doing, like, keep reminding, we're doing this because we want to compete with ourselves, and because we enjoy the journey, we know the impact it make in our lifestyle, in our health, in our financial. We want as much people that we can help to join, and that's why we promote this, because we see the result, we see the leadership, we see people who achieve big things in our vehicle that we have, and the community that we have. We see the mentorship that we need to tell the people, there's the better way, there's a better way. And if you're open, you can reach out to Mike or myself, so we can keep in touch. And we are consultant. We can direct you. If you are fit to work with us, we can direct you to the right people. And if you don't, we can guide you. Maybe we will recommend something that it will help you. Maybe a book, maybe a video, or maybe a training program, or a training, facilities that you can reach out to. So it's a win-win. You got nothing to lose. A lot of people, they just keep holding back, and then time running out, and they just turn around. It's too hard to do something when you leave it to the last minute. So procrastinating kill a lot of dreams, because a lot of people, they never make a committed decision to do something about their journey, their health, their lifestyle, and whatever things they want to achieve in life.
Yeah. Okay. And what Joey's really saying is, look, we can help you get there, but first you've got to decide where it is you want to go, right? So if you want to look better, feel better, eat better, do better, move better, you've just got to just make that decision. Make that decision, see it clearly in your mind, write it down. I know Joey's got a goal sheet. I've got a goal sheet, and you want to write it down. And you want to focus on it. You want to focus on it. Maybe you're not going to believe it to begin with, but the truth is, as you start to work with, with Joey and I, and this organization, I'm going to get to the organization in a minute, Joey, where we can even show people how they can get their products paid for. And in fact, I'm going to, we might pull this website up actually, if I can get it. Let me see. But yeah, so but it's really, really simple. It's not complicated, but it's really just about you making that decision. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you don't know how to do it, right? You just need to make the decision. And once, as Bob would say, once you make that decision, you get on the frequency to be able to achieve that. And that's what you've got to be able to do. So obviously, if you're interested in it, maybe you're thinking, oh my God, yeah, I'd love to do this. I don't really have, but I don't have any money. To be honest, we're not going to really ask you to spend any more money than you're already spending. We're just going to ask you to, instead of spending your money down at the local store or greengrocers or local supermarket, that you spend it with our product partner, to buy nutritional products. And of course, then plug into the MSI Lifestylers Academy, which is completely free, by the way, to get all of your mental supports, the stuff that's really going to cement these, cement and create this new paradigm shift, this new, way of thinking, right? About you and what you're really capable of. Let me see if I can share this page. You've been on this site, Joe. You probably share this page a lot, right? Have I lost you?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So what we want to do is, obviously, this page here, it's about MSI Lifestylers Academy. What's MSI? Multiple sources of income, right? So, this is really about, this is an addition to the 16-week challenge. The 16-week challenge is all about looking better, feeling better, eating better, moving better. And of course, the MSI Lifestyle Academy is all about doing better. so earning additional income alongside what you're already doing. You can find out more by going to this website, which is msilifestylers.academy. And of course, this is going to show you more. But look. Okay, so if you're already on social media, you probably are. If you're watching this, you're on social media, right? You're watching it on Facebook, or you're watching it on YouTube, if you already have some skills, you can put those skills to work and learn how to earn some extra money. And let me see. I just want to try and put that page back up again. Hold on. Okay, so firstly, you've got to decide what you really want, okay? And then, of course, look, you can download Bob's little black book. I recommend watching this video here. This is the Opportunity Alive video, which goes through, different factors on how you can get what it is that you really, really want. And it's just a decision away. So I recommend you click on this, enter your name, first name, last name, the best email. How did you find us? Type in Joey and Mick in here, right? So type Joye and Mick, and then of course check here, and then you get a copy. Download your book, okay? Download this little book. And again, there's a great video here. Is a dream lifestyle really possible? I recommend you watch this video. Just watch it. Why isn't it? I'm here to tell you that I think it is, and I think this video is going to tell you that it is. Why do some people make it and some people don't? I don't know, Joe. Why is that? Are you muted? No. Yeah. So why do some people make it and why some people don't, Joe? Why is that?
Oh, it's all about goals. A lot of people, they don't have goals in life, and then that's why they don't have any certain destination to strive to get to. It's like where we bought a ticket to go to somewhere, and we don't know whether it's to go to Ireland or America or London, so we end up like stuck in the airport, and we never go anywhere because we don't choose the destination. So it's all about goals. A lot of people, they achieve things in life because they have goals, and I think that's the secret for success. And to a lot of people, because it's the people, they have a goal, set and goal, they set and they take the action. Whether it's a compound effect action, it will show up one day. It will compound, and one day you will reap the result. What they said in the big book in the Bible, what you sow, you're gonna reap.
It's so true, and I think when it comes to those thoughts, whatever you're thinking, you're gonna produce that. That's whatever it is that, anything that you have in your life up until now, you have it because you thought about it first. That's why you've got it, So whatever results you've been producing, it's because of how you've been thinking. And if you're not getting the results that you want, maybe we need to have a look at, me. Let's just talk about me. Maybe if I'm not getting the results I want, I've got to change how I'm thinking. I love that quote. I've got this quote up here on my wall. You never change things by fighting the existing reality. To change something, you've got to build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. And that makes so much sense to me. It really does. So when I think about it, and if I'm thinking about, to be honest, and this is where it starts. It can get kind of complicated, Joey, right? Because, if you're thinking about something, it's hard to think, when you've got this limiting, way of thinking. You think the same way nearly every day. You have the same thoughts nearly every day. So how do you change that? How do you expand your mind? Maybe you've just got to ask yourself different questions. One of the questions I love asking myself, if I don't know something, I always ask myself, well, if I did know, how would I do it? If I did know how to do it, how would I do it? And it changes my brain into more of a creative way of thinking. It starts coming up with solutions, real thoughts, new thoughts, not the same thoughts, But this shouldn't get complicated because we've got a system that works all the time, a system that you can follow. and it's pretty straightforward. Let me just have a look here. Someone's trying to reach me. Yeah, everybody wants to speak to me now, right? Okay. So, but look, it's pretty straightforward. It's not complicated. It's really just about following a system, and we can all follow systems. Systems work, and people can work a system. So if you can work a system, this is going to be, you're going to get the outcomes that you want. You're going to meet your goals. And of course, whether it's just about health, losing weight, or whether it's about time and money freedom, whether it's about physical health, good mental health, whether it's about living your lifestyle, a lifestyle filled with purpose. I think we've got the answers to all of those questions, Joe. I think we've got the answers to them right here, and it's exciting, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited about the difference that that I can make in my own life, and not only that, but the difference that I can make in somebody else's life too. And of course, the more people that I can help win, the more I win as well. And it's a win-win for everybody, and it should be. But it relies on you and I, helping people, and the more people we help, the more we get, out of it ourselves. So look, if you're ready to do something, if you're ready now, remember, it's simple, but it's not easy. It's about following a system, one that works. And all you need to do is just make that committed decision. Download, links are in the description. Download the Freedom, Health, and Lifestyle Goal Sheet. What is freedom, health, and lifestyle? For me, freedom, time free. Doing the things that I want to do, when I want to do them, with the people that I want to do, like being here with you right now, Joe, right? Having the freedom to be able to do that. Health for me, it's three things. Physical health. If I've got all this time, if I'm time free and I can spend it with whoever I want, wouldn't it be great if I could actually move around? That if I was in good physical health, that I could move around, that'd be a good thing, right? And then, of course, I want, good, mental health, thinking, good, thinking thoughts that are going to move me in a direction that I want my life to go into, responding rather than reacting. And of course, becoming the person that I want to be, in here first, before manifesting it outside. That's really, so good physical health, good mental health, and then of course, good financial health. And if I've got, freedom, I've got health, those three things combined, good physical, mental, and financial health, what kind of lifestyle can I live? A lifestyle, with purpose. What difference can I make for somebody else? How can I, help my community? How can I help my neighborhood? What difference can I make for my family, for my friends? This is what I think both Joey and I are talking about. We're talking about freedom, we're talking about health, and we're talking about a lifestyle with purpose, right? Not just, I'm not talking about greed. I'm talking about the difference that you can make. Like if you make a lot of money, we all know people who make a lot of money, right? But if you made a lot of money, how could you change, your community, your environment? What difference could you make? You can do it, if you've got 100 books, maybe you could, buy, I don't know, maybe you could, help a few people, but if you've got like 1 million books, how many people could you help? A lot, right? So this is what it's about for me, freedom, health, lifestyle. So reach out, get in touch, download your goal sheet. It starts there. And then, of course, fill that out, send it into either Joey or myself. Links again are in the description. Emails are in the description. And of course, look, you've just got to make a decision. You've got to decide, where you want to go. Now we can help, but I would encourage you to grab on to our coattails because Joey and I are going places. We really are, right? And we want to bring you along with us. So, we're excited. I think Joey's excited, super excited, but today is the day. Now is the time. Don't wait. Start before you're ready. I don't care if you send an email saying, what the hell are you guys talking about? Great. Let's just start that conversation, right? We want to help. So, Joe, I'm going to give you the final word, and then we're going to close out with our favorite video, Bob Proctor video. I think it's mine anyway. I love listening to it. Probably listen to it about 10 times a week, maybe more. But look, so I'll give you the floor, Joe, and you can close this out.
Yeah. Oh, Mike, thank you very much for a great session tonight. I really appreciate you and also your energy you bring to the table. your innovation, your creativity. It's I know that before this episode that we start, we did it before we ready. We make the decision that we're going to do this 16 week. We don't know how, but because we believe in each other. We believe in each other, and we are here. Whoever is watching this and you want to check it out, what we're doing, believe us, we're going to believe in you, because we believe in peoples. When people come together and work together, they will achieve more in life. And like you encourage, start before you're ready. There's a lot of people, they plateau. That's the word I normally hear from, they stop or they stuck in life because they want to be ready before they start. No, believe us, because we believe in you, that when you make up your mind and to make a committed decision to do something about yourself, you will fail. Trust us. We fail, but we keep failing forward. We keep moving forward, because every now and then there is an improvement. There's an adjustment that we do. We plan, we do review. We surround ourselves with the right-minded people, and the people that they mentor us, they guide us, they direct us, and be the captain of your own ship. Take control of your life. Take control of your emotion, your thinking, your financial situation. Take control, because we were brought to this world through someone that he believed in us, and he wants us to believe in each other, that there is a lot of abundance and prosperity in this world to be shared with humankind. I love you all. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight. I hope we're adding value, and thank you very much, Mike. Love your energy, your innovation, your creativity, and looking forward for next week episode.
Brilliant, Joe. See you on the other side. See you guys. See you next week. Right? Don't forget, like, subscribe, share, and of course, obviously these. We're just gonna. I'm gonna see Joey on the other side. I'm gonna play this video, and Joey, you couldn't have said it better than myself. Love you, brother. Right? See you in a bit.
You see, we are created in a magnificent vibration, in an absolutely magnificent vibration. Born risk takers, free. That conditioning takes place after birth. You can change it. It takes guts. It takes goals. Do you know something? You're sitting there watching this and you're thinking, by God, I'm going to change something. I always say, keep reminding yourself that you have tremendous reservoirs of potential within you, and therefore you are quite capable of doing anything you set your mind to. You really can. I don't care what the cynics tell you. Quit listening to some of your peers. Now, all you must do is figure out how you can do it, not whether you can or not. When are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? You've got to create a sense of urgency. I'm going to do it right now.
If you can see it, you can do it. But the beautiful truth is you can do anything. We got to know there is a place. There is a specific frequency. And if you get on that frequency, you're going to attract what you need to you. This is what it's all about. Why have you been endowed with such awesome powers? If you'll make a committed decision, this I'm going to do. And you don't have to know how. You do not have to know how. The second you make the committed decision, you flip your brain onto the frequency that you have to be on to attract what you have to attract to manifest the thing that you want. If you can see it, you can do it. It's got to be something you want. Wants come from inside. Act like you're already there. Walk, talk, speak, live like you're already there. Don't set a small goal. Don't set something that doesn't really wind your step. Set it so big it jazzes you. It really gets you going. When something of a very high nature resonates with the very high side of you, you'll know it. you'll know it. You will feel it. Feeling is conscious awareness of vibration. The only prerequisite, do you want it? Not do you need it, not could you do it. The only prerequisite is, do you want it? Take the lid off your marvelous mind and dream. For goodness sake, give yourself the right to do that. Get your analytical mind out of the way. Put it in your pocket for a while. All you're doing is exploring, daydreaming. What did Lawrence say? All men dream, but not equally. Those who dream by night in the dusty recesses of their mind waken the day to find that it was vanity. But the dreamers of the day are dangerous men, for they may act their dream with open eyes to make it possible. This I did.